take a look at this line in your hand. That's your mallet line. So your mallet grip is actually going to lay on that line. You're not holding it here along your knuckle pits, for lack of a better explanation, but the inside of your hand is not holding the mallet here in this fashion. You're holding here in this fashion. The way to think about this is, if I'm gripping the mallet like this and I go to hit a ball and my arm's straight down from me, look at where my mallet is. I now, to hit that ball and get that mallet head in the right place, have to do something retarded with my arm that's going to cause me some injuries and definitely going to cause me to have a poor swing and a poor accuracy and distance on the ball. So I had a friend, and she said that what she does is lets her mallet head touch the ground and then grabs the grip right there. If that's what helps you, if that's a good place to start with, I think that's not a bad tip. Make sure that you haven't wound this thing into nothing. If you wind up too tight on your sling, the day you get this stuck in a horse's tail or in some tack, it's going to be a bad day for your thumb. We all kind of need our thumbs. Opposable thumbs, a really good thing for being human. So let's keep everything safe. With this, then if you get caught, let go. When your mallet's caught, let go. It's not worth it. You can go pick it up later. Can't pick up your thumb later. That involves great amounts of surgery. So, the grip is down here. You'll see a lot of people choking up on the mallet too much. This is a big problem. You always hear me say to my student, hold the bottom of your mallet, hold the end of your mallet. Don't choke up on your mallet. A lot of people will start here and eventually climb to here. What this leads to, unless you're the type of player that always plays no matter what size horse you play with the same size mallet, so you would have to kind of change your grip if that's the way you play, which is fine. There's a lot of people who play that way. But if you're playing with a mallet sized to your horse and you choke up, I've just made my mallet 2 inches too short. That'll lead to two things. A whooshing sound, which leads to no ball hitting, or I'm having to throw myself at the ball in order to come in contact with it, which is a bad form and will give you a bad shot anyway. So keep in mind, if you find that you're choking up on the mallet a lot, there's this little ridge at the end of your mallet. You should feel that with your little finger, whether your little finger is resting on the top of it or right over it. But just always keep thinking, when you're between plays, when you're not at the ball, when you're going back to the throw-in, when you're positioning yourself to take a man, can I feel this with my little finger? So just feel it with your little finger, you're in the right place. Some people will put their finger up here in their grip. Not my preference, but a lot of people do it, so that might be an option. Especially I've found a lot of people do that on their penalty shots, that it gives them better accuracy for their penalties. I'm not going to say don't do it. I personally don't do that. I've also had, and I thought this was a great tip, is I have another friend of mine who's a polo instructor, who when he finds women who have a hard time with the back shot, he encourages them to use their thumb. So therefore they're using their thumb to push the mallet. Then they're hitting with the back of their hand, and they're getting a little more, a person with a weaker arm might gain a little bit of steadiness to their shot by extending their thumb there. Okay? Some people will keep the same grip no matter what shot they're hitting. Some people will adjust the mallet slightly to change their shot when they're hitting an angle shot or what have you. So that's all a personal preference thing. I think you should try it a few different times. Definitely, if you're having to swing straight because a player's next to you, so if a player's next to you, I can't make a tail shot, I'm going to come through their horse's neck. I can't make a cut shot, I'm going to hit their horse. But if I change my mallet face, I can swing straight back. The mallet head comes in contact with the ball at an angle and gives you a little bit of angle. Same on that forward shot. If I've got someone riding next to me, but I want to angle it to the right, I can swing straight through and with a little angle, move the ball at an angle, because maybe my teammate's just on the right-hand side of them and I want to make a pass to my teammate because I know this guy right next to me is going to start riding me off soon. I put a little angle by changing the head face. That gives it enough to get it where it needs to be.